Good morning. Hello, good morning everyone. Good morning for me anyway. I hope everyone is great. It's 10 a.m. here in Japan and I have some insane pieces to show you. Hi Rafi, how are you doing? Thank you for looking after me today. I'm just going to hold off a little bit. Hope everyone is great and good. And I will let Rafi go ahead and give you all the details. Good morning, Rafi. Gigi, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We're live on IG2. What a morning. I've got some new pieces today. I've got some new Hermes, some new Chanel at some really nice prices, some great colours, some great new Birkins and Kellys in some insane neutrals. I've got every blue jean under the sun. I mean, it's gonna be a good morning. I think I'm gonna start with the Chanel. I have just had a new one come in, so I'm just gonna quickly price it and show you. Because so it's 10 a.m. my time in Japan, and I always find my 10 a.m. shows or my 11 a.m. shows, you always seem to be a crowd that just love the really unique and different pieces. So I always try and get those all ready for you in the morning, just because it's amazing to show you, and I know that you love these products that are slightly different textures, different leathers, colours. So just give me 1 second, as it came in late last night. Good morning, everyone. Okay, let's start with this one anyway, because so it seems to be that these 10 a.m. people love the more unusual bits. So I have got this super cool linen Chanel at a price that you're just gonna lose your mind on. Lose your mind. And it's in the collection. Rafi is called Lisa Japan 1403. We've done all the hard work here for me. Rafi's told you all the information that you need. Split it. Anything I'm describing, please ask me a question. But also you can click on straight to the link and look at any other the descriptions. But again, please, I'm your host, Lisa. I am here to help you. So if you have any questions, I do have some people messaging me outside of the shows going, I didn't want to stay on the show. I didn't want to ask a stupid question. No question is stupid here. This is a safe space, a seriously safe space. So, who is looking for a linen Chanel bag in stripe linen in excellent condition? So we've got the canvas stripe tote bag. It's got the canvas kind of linen, but not only that, you've still got the beauty of the Hermes of Chanel design. We've got the matelasse stitching. We've got the gold, the 24 karat gold hardware. We have still got you've still got little hints of Chanel peppered all over, even though it doesn't look like a classic. We've got the sort of pearl crush, 24 karat gold gilding. This is just the coolest everyday bag. or beach bag, holiday bag, anything that you want. This would be a great beach bag because you've got the leather inside. You could put an insert as well in it to still protect it from bits if you needed to, or just that lovely summer seasonal bag, or if you live in a lovely country. You can fit so much in it, but it's the price for me that is just amazing. These are super rare. We don't get many of these in at all. So even though they are a rare bag and we don't see them as much, it's still priced really well. The condition is fab on it. Even the inside, there is none. There's very little markings on the inside. It doesn't come with its card. That £1,100 for Chanel vintage bag in stripe linen. It is in fantastic condition. There is no stains on this baby. 24 karat gold is perfect. Even the underside, there is nothing. No corner wear. Let's see what year it's from. It's a 3 series. So you're looking at the sort of 1994 to 1996 in excellent condition. And I just love that it's kind of what I said earlier, it's kind of peppered with hints of Chanel. And it's £1,100 or $1,424 US. I mean, can you go wrong for that kind of price point? Fantastic condition, no wear, really easy, nice and light bag. 1,100 or 1,424 for an early 90s Chanel bag in impeccable condition. Super cool. You can tell I really enjoy showing that one. Love showing the cooler pieces. Well, not cooler pieces, but just, you know, the pieces that you don't see as much, and different textures, different styles. Very cool. I'm going to show a really nice mini square that we received. Again, the mini squares are usually, you know, around the 4,000 mark, and this one's really well priced, but it's in a beautiful colour and beautiful colourway. Just going to grab some water. Give me 1 second. Apologies. Thank you. Sorry. I have this mini square in the most beautiful sort of very dark red, almost burgundy, with notes and hints of black around the corners and around the circular side of the hardware of the flap. And then when you open it, it is in really good condition. You've got minimal scratching on the underside of the flap. This is great for anyone who sort of wanted to move away from black but still want to have a sort of darker colour. We have got really good, the wear on the corners is good, just tiny, like minuscule amounts, but it's not really sort of wear, it's It's more just a little bit of darkening. The 24 karat gold is no tarnishing, looks fab. Then love the inside is all fully great. It is a 1 series, so the leather is stunning. It's 1989 to 1991, and let me try this on. This is an this ends in 550. Rafi, if you're struggling, let me know. I can give you the SKUs, the last 3 digits of the SKUs. Look at that. So we've got 3595. These are normally around the 4,000 mark, in great condition, in a more unique and rarer style, in this beautiful dark burgundy, and then with the black trim. I don't know why I put my glove in there. Here, I'm going to take it off the spotlight and see the colour in its true beauty. Let me show you. You can see the colour there better, sort of a dark burgundy and red, and then look, you've got the black trim. Really nice condition, lovely and shiny, no tarnishing, and it's $395 or 4,652 US dollars. Have I got you? Did I lose you? I was putting my phone back on and unfortunately moved it away. Are you still there? Have I still got you all? Have I still got you? Are you still there? I hope you are, because I've got some other great bits to show you. Okay, let's do lots of nice new bits for you. What are we going to do? I think we're going to do this one. Let's stay in line with Chanel and the red, and then do that one. Oh, thanks, S. Good to know you're still here with me. I have this again. This came in yesterday, brand new, exquisite condition, sort of barrel crossbody Chanel bag in vintage with the tassels in red. It is, again, condition is fantastic. It comes with its card, and it is a 0 series. So you're looking at 1986 to 1988. Minimal tarnishing. There is just a tiny bit on the zip, but other than that, the actual hardware on the zip and on the other parts of the hardware is all good. I'll just show you now. Look at the shine of it. Just have seen this in black, but just the red just gives it that real beautiful extra pop. There is a tiny bit of wear here, just a little bit of darkening, and on here, and on the rim here, but it is, you really wouldn't notice it. Look at that price, 1,650 or 2,135 US dollars. It does, obviously, look, you can see it does come quite high up on me, but it's still, you could, because it's small, I feel like you could still definitely wear it like this. And in this colour and in this kind of condition, it is really great for this price point. It comes with its card. The leather feels so beautiful. It's so soft. And then obviously you could wear it over your shoulder, but also you could, I would just pop it over and use it in a shorter way as well. This nice exciting newness. How vibrant the red is. Excellent, and look at the shine. It is excellent condition. It really is. Right, I'm going to show this next one as well, because again, what I was saying to you earlier, this time in the morning, you are just the group that love all the sort of different trends, different leathers, different styles. So very excited to show this brand new piece that we got yesterday. Is suede tote in palladium hardware by Chanel, with the 3 cocoa on the bottom in this sort of beautiful lighter brown shade. The spotlight doesn't show suede great on screen, but I can tell you now it is in really good condition. There's no sort of, you get with suede, that sort of whitening sometimes, and it can look a bit bare almost. This is not the case. We've still got the beautiful brown. This is the type of bag that we don't get in a lot of, and it isn't one that I would be able to source, but it is, you know, the trend for summer, ready to wear. It's all about boho. It's gonna be all about boho bags. It's all about the bigger bags, the suede bags. But not only that, you are sort of investing not into a trend, but you're also just investing into a great bag by Chanel. So, you know, even if you're not trend focused, it's still a great piece. Again, I have priced it very well. A great everyday bag. I can just imagine this with a big boho dress or maxi dress or sort of flares, or all denim, large flare jeans, denim shirt, and also it's that lovely contrast of being palladium hardware, so it's got that real kind of, not a bit more modern more modern looking. It doesn't look like it is, you know, a vintage Chanel bag. And look, I've priced this so well. It's under £2,000. So it's 1,995 or 2,582 US dollars. You've got the 2 pockets on the underside. You've got, look, you've got the Chanel on either side of the zip. You've got the Chanel on the corner, 3 on the side. on this side too. But you've got the leather on the underside of the strap, so don't have to worry about the wear. And then you've got the 3CCC. The inside is perfect. There's no wear whatsoever. It is all good. And it comes with its card, and it is a 4 series. So what a time to be buying something that you know is going to be trend focused, but just again, a fab and unique Chanel bag. That is from the 1990s, is from 1996 to 1997, but wearing it you would not know. I think it's because of what I said with the being at Palladium Hardware. It's lovely and light. You can fit all your bits in. Everyday bag. It's fab. It's $1995 or $2,582 US. Exciting piece. Love. Should I just do a complete 180? No, there's no Hack 28s. I'm sorry. Hack 28s are incredibly hard to come by. I do have the, I think you've probably seen it because you've been wonderful and been on have been on a few of my shows watching me. I did have a 32 black, but I think you've seen it. Got a mess flying everywhere. Okay. As this fell off the shelf, I may as well. No worries. Yeah, Hack 28s are very, very rare. Would I get a Hack 38 in? Ooh. So here we've got a zhizh in Epsom in fab condition in colour cassis. Really, I mean, the zhizh has always been very popular, even with sourcing sort of brand new as well. It's just got that really great usage of, this is a size PM, but you can wear it day, you can wear it evening. You could really style this up to work for you. It is in Epsom, so it just means it's really kept its structure, it's really kept its shape. There is no scratching on this whatsoever. And you've got that great sheen on this as well. This is in extra good condition. I've seen a few zhizhs in my time, and this is definitely up there in terms of condition. So it is in cassis, but it is sort of a more of a sort of muted, darker purple is how I would describe this colour. You know, compared to kind of Tosca, you can see it is sort of a more darker, muted colour. I'm always having people asking me for clutches, so this would be a really great option for you. And the white stitching just makes the H sort of pop. And this is $2,450 or $3,171 US. I have tried to price it well for you guys. especially in this condition and in Epsom. And this one is a relatively sort of a newer piece. It's 2014. So great price point, especially with it being a newer piece and not as vintage. But yeah, the Gigot will always have a special place for me. I like as well that it's not, you'd have to know about Hermes to really know where this is from. Let's do a big bag, because I have got the most perfect, this is brand new, came in yesterday. Got such a great option for someone who's wanting a bigger bag in gold, sort of the perfect everyday bag, throw on bag, travel bag, who maybe doesn't want a Birkin 35. I've got this Birkin 35 in gold, in Courchevel, with gold hardware. But this isn't Zellier, it's Ritourne. So it's even better. Well, not even better, everyone has their own style, but this is, Ritourne is great if you're going to use it every day. And it being 35, with the Ritourne, it sort of feels a bit smaller, and it's just got a bit more movability to it. So if you have always just sort of been on the cusp of wanting a Birkin 35, never really decided to go for it, this would be a great option, because you've got the strap, can be worn multiple ways. This is Courchevel, so you know it's going to keep its structure. And also the vintage leathers, they do have that more sort of harder wearing wearability than the current day. This is also less than what a Birkin would be. I wish I could be in, see your faces when I see the prices, or see. We should really do Zoom calls, shouldn't we? We should be doing this on Zoom. Although you might have people in bed, you might be in the bath, you might not want to be able to see us. You're probably like, no, I don't want you to see me. Makeup on, face mask on. Yeah, so it's got its key and cachet. I will go over the condition, but first of all, just really wanted to show this all in her beauty. The gold in sort of the vintage as well, especially in the sort of Courchevel, it's got sort of a lightness to it, which I really like. But here we go, look at this. Thinking you want a travel bag that you can wear, that you can use. You've got this Ritourne in Courchevel for $8,890 or $11,505 US. You know, it would be very hard to get a Birkin 35 in gold hardware for this kind of price point. What I've been saying, even though it is a bigger bag, they are light. They're not super heavy, so you could load them up. And with the Epsom, you know, you could load it up and it's not gonna lose its shape entirely. See here, let's do a comparison of the. You've got the two comparisons. Got the Birkin 35, got the Kelly 35. Very similar in look, but I think this one is £1,000 more. And to get the Ritourne in 35 and in gold, like, again, it's what I said to you, what we talk about, or but I talk about, is just like having that checklist when you're going through the bags that you're wanting. You know, travel bag, easy to wear, light, great colour, one of the classics. It's got its strap, it's got handle, so easy to use. And we've got the beautiful Courchevel, which is similar to Epsom, so keeps its structure. It is in good condition. It's got its key, clochette, and its dust bag. We've got no wear to the corner. Minimal wear. Maybe the tiniest bit here, but other than that, the inside is great. Let's take all the stuffing out. See her in all her true beauty. Again, look. No difference to the shape. You could also put an organizer in this. I'd get you an organizer. This would be great for someone who travels a lot, works a lot. Just if it's your day-to-day life, even day-to-day life as a busy mum, or going to university, school, and still wanting to have that bit of elegance to your life. I also like to wear it, have it open, but then also clasp it like that. So then even if you have it open, it'd be hard for someone to sort of really get inside. You could fit your whole life in this. As a person who packs her whole life into all her bags, I know that I'd be able to fit all my essentials here. Well, not really my essentials. I pack everything on a daily basis. Have makeup, snacks, your meal prep, other makeup, face cream, lip gloss, hand cream. Gotta have it all. Laptop, phones. What are you guys like? Are you overpackers? Do you have to have everything around you at all times? But if this has been on your list for wanting a bigger bag for every day, and what I said earlier, this sort of does tick and check every box. And the Courchevel, it is, you know, if you've got Epsom or touched Epsom, Epsom is quite stiff. The Courchevel is slightly stiff, but because it's been used, it's got a little bit softer. So, but you've still got that sort of structure, which is great. But then, you know, it's still easy to get in and out of. It's a brand new baby for your eyes today. And again, there's no scratching on it, which you'd want to be a bit concerned about with Courchevel, but there's none. And look, it's still beautiful and shiny. It's A in a square, so that's early 90s. And look at that sheen. Go. Such an easy bag to style as well, the gold. What to show? What to show? What am I showing next? What am I showing? I think I need to show this. I mean, we're only 44 minutes in, and I was going to show this a bit later, but I think it's time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna show it now. So Hermes has reintroduced this year the colour Havane. And here I have a vintage Birkin 35 in Havane in Gulliver leather. It's got the contrast stitching in gold hardware in exquisite condition. I was talking about this before. Brown is still very much a trend. It's not going anywhere. It's still popular and it's still a great classic. It's still a neutral that you can work with and wear very easily. And Gulliver leather is it was discontinued in the 90s and then reintroduced sort of the early 2000s. I think it was around 2004, 2005 as Swift. But although they sort of say similar vintage leathers are sort of similar to current day, looking at it in the naked eye and in front of me, compared to Swift in this current day, this one to me does feel a bit more stronger. It's got a bit more structure and it doesn't feel as soft, but it still has the beautiful sheen and it's just able to absorb the colours as well as Swift does now. But yeah, it doesn't feel as flimsy is not the right word to use, but that's the only way I can describe it. It's slightly thicker. And this is $10,995 or $14,229 US dollars in absolutely amazing condition. It's beautiful and shiny. This is B stamp. So this is 1998. So I will go over the condition in a sec. But how beautiful the stitching. Almost, because of the colour, I had to double check because when I first saw it, I thought it was box because it was just so shiny and because it wasn't as loose as Swift does tend to go. But look at that condition. And to get a bag that is current day colour for $10,995 or $14,029 US dollars. And then just that beautiful characteristic of the sort of lighter colour stitching. The seals are still on. The seals are still on the bag. So you could take this off and it would look new. Again, there's just maybe out of the whole bag, there's one tiny little indentation, like scratch there. The corners are unbelievable. I'd imagine this for someone who's just a person that really enjoys the real sort of classic, neutral, but chic kind of colours. There's minimal press marks on the inside. We've got key clochette and original dust bag. Shruti, it's stunning. Thought you were trying to be good. Stay away. It's too hard. Yeah, it is so nice. And what I was saying, I could just imagine someone who does like things more sort of undertoned, a bit of more of a classic. And look, even the detail at the top, it's got sort of the lighter brown. So everywhere you look, it's just got something, and the depth. Don't block us. We're not toxic, so don't block us, Shruti. Maybe for your bank balance, but not for yourself. I had a customer ask me where her her bank manager asked her husband what luxury promise was. that's how much she was spending. The bank manager knew. What's luxury promise? So exquisite. This is an exquisite piece. And again, I get really excited about pieces like this. It's kind of ones that they're harder to source. I wouldn't be able to get exactly the same. And I've really priced it really very well for a bag that is from this season, colour wise. Ooh, I did have, here we go. So I had some requests for vanities, which we had, and then I got a vanity in denim, but at a sort of better price point than the other ones I have, but still great condition. So let's show this one. This one ends in 078 Rafi. Yes, Gulliver is, you really can't go wrong with the vintage leathers. They really do tick all the boxes. So I have this vanity in denim. Really good condition, but yeah, slightly lesser in price point than the other ones I have. Excellent condition on the inside. It is a 4 series. Again, this could still be a great option. I mean, whilst up here, I'm saying that, you know, a lot of people are asking me for clutches and more sort of evening pieces, which is kind of harder on sort of the vintage market. I think maybe people tend to keep their clutches or didn't tend to sort of invest in them in Chanel, but this could be a great option if you wanted to do sort of a cool little evening look. We know denim is always that little bit more expensive, but they were coming out as a lot more expensive than this. So when I was sending out options, so just thought, got the 24 karat gold gilding. It doesn't come with its card, but look, we've got no tarnishing, nothing. And it's 1,510 or 1,954 US dollars. It's only a few £100 than the other regular vanities, but anything denim, you know, is always going to have that higher price point. But this one isn't as expensive. Thanks, Shruti. It is, and good. And you're not sort of, usually if something's a lower price, it means that it's not as in good condition, and this is good. You know, I'm pernickety. I'm fussy with my conditions. And nowhere, you know, the denim, some can have white on it, white for some of the wear, but it isn't. And I just love the sort of contrast that it's in, sort of similar to what like the 90s stitching of jeans or Levi's would be, sort of the darker brown. Love that kind of little detail. I'm now going to show another bag. Deanne. Hi, Deanne. Bear with me. It's really good, Deanne. Really good. There is no tarnishing. The only thing I did say is there's like not even wear, just maybe the tiniest bit of, not even, it's like a tiny bit of sort of darker colour transfer, but very, 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 very slight. I realise I'm probably the worst person to ask on condition, because I do point it out just because it's so important that when you receive these that you're not disappointed. But you really wouldn't be with this. I feel really very happy with the condition. It's what Shriti's saying, like, it's times like this that I wish I could just come and show you these directly, so you can feel the beauty of it, that it doesn't come across the screen. It's like butter, like absolute butter. It's so soft, and it's just a great piece. You can fit all your little things in it that you need. Great for evening, great for day. There's no tarnishing on the strap either. It's in really good condition. The only thing I would say is just the zip here. But other than that, it does cross. How tall are you, Diane? I'm quite busty and I'm 5'6". It kind of rests here. Let me try it on for you. But things do come up higher up on me. This does have its card, and it is 0 series, one of my personal favourite years. 0 series leather just has it all. So you can wear it across, wear it on the shoulder. Yeah, and I am busty as well, so that makes a difference. So it just comes just below my bust. I quite like wearing my all my vintage Chanels that I have. I all wear them across body, and I wear them high up. I just like the look. It's a great price point as well. Really great. And excellent condition, still beautiful and shiny. Pleasure is all mine. Just gonna have a quick drink of water. I do love the red against denim, doesn't it? It just really hits you when it's against the denim. Yeah, so I'm going to show a bag which I haven't seen before. We haven't had it in London, but it is one for those sort of neutral ladies. Look at how bright it is. I just need to check this because it just did come into my hands prior to jumping in on the show, but I did want to show it. It's sort of very rare to get the bigger bags in this kind of colour and in this condition. But look how fresh it looks. I just want to double check I priced it right. Sometimes you get these things and it's such a rush to get them ready. So we've got this. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just double checking the price point. Fab. Kelly 32. in Celia, in white, in really excellent condition. Let me just get my gloves on, just because I've been touching my face with makeup. In gold hardware. I just love how fresh this is. I could imagine someone wearing this in all neutral colours, walking down the street, just looking super chic. The white against the gold hardware as well is just so interesting. This is white in a circle. For white, it is in, and considering its vintage condition, is amazing. We've just maybe got a little bit of tiny amounts of wear just on the very, very corners. But on the whole, I know this is a bit of a wild card to have the bigger bag in the white. But if you already have one in another colour and then you're wanting something that is neutral but also just packs a punch, this one would be a great option. It has got its strap and its key and clochette. Let me try this on for you. This is definitely a show if you're wanting big bags. I've got more new big bags as well. Let's try this on. Even though this is vintage, this is from 1995. There's something about it. I think it's the leather or maybe just the colour that just looks very fresh. You see what I mean about it looking very fresh. It is vintage, but I think because of the colour and the gold hardware, and I think because it's in Celia, it really does have a very a modernness to it. This is 90272 90272 Ooh. Sorry. Look at that. Definitely one for someone who loves neutrals and who wants a bigger bag, or just to add this to your collection. It's a great price point. All priced, all lovingly for you. I'm just double checking. The SKU on it is 90272 90272 Thanks, Stephanie. She is beautiful. I think I've just never seen one like this in this kind of condition and in the Celia. 8,900 or 11,518 US dollars. Even just stand alone, she just looks beautiful. There's minimal wear, minimal transfer. Some obviously there's some scratches on the hardware, but that's just part of just how it's going to be. I know it's a bit of a wild card, but I can just envision, just because this, I do lots of hearts. I just do find this, you lovely people on this morning shows really do like the different pieces. And look, just holding that, doesn't it just look from afar? It just looks so modern. Teresa, can you please compare her to a white Birkin? Yep. Bear with Teresa, let me just find one. I think I've just got one in Swift. Give me 2 seconds. I have a 30. Love your sparkles. Oh, thanks, Stephanie. I know, I'm a sucker for a sparkle, me. Anything. Of course. So this, I have a Birkin 30. In white. This is in Swift. And then you've got a Birkin, the Kelly 32. See, this one is current day, more current. So you see what I mean? You wouldn't know that this is older. And I think the gold hardware is a perfect complement. Move it down. So there you've got it. This is Swift, so obviously the whiter is more white. But this would, oh, it's a real beauty. One you wouldn't use sort of every day, but one that you could just throw on just to add some different textures, some different lights, some different looks to how you wear your bags. But again, the this is for everyday use, and for some reason the Kelly seems too structured. I think it's just because that was against the Swift that maybe it does look that way, but it's still really easy to get on. It still has that really, I mean, yeah, Teresa, I get where you're coming from. If you don't like that sort of really structured, clean line look, or oh well, you're a Togo girl. Yeah, I totally get that. If it's not, yeah, this, I would imagine someone who is doesn't like Togo, likes everything. It's so funny. You're going to think I'm mad, but hey, you probably think that anyway. I have someone walk into the room and I can probably tell you if they're a Togo or a Celia woman or person. 100%. It's just by someone's look. You can just tell. She'll walk in and I'll be like, shit, okay, she's a Kelly 25 Celia, and she won't have told me. So it's just, I do find people like Celia are ones that are they like everything clean lines, all perfect. They don't like any kind of slouching, nothing. And then someone who likes slouching is a bit more maybe relaxed in their look. No, honestly, Stephanie, it's my superpower. You can walk in, I'll be like, Togo girl, Celia girl. Even if I see them walking down the street, I'm like, I bet if she had a Birkin, it would be Celia. It's true. It's honestly, trust me. I'm I'm on Teresa's camp. I'm a Togo, Britannia kind of lady. But thank you for entertaining me and allowing me to show this really beautiful piece. I've got some other great bits. Let's stay on Hermes, and then I'll maybe go between the new Hermes. But I'll be restricted mentally to just grab it. Teresa, you are brilliant. I am both depending on the mood of the day. Do you know what, actually, I am the same. Very much depends on my mood. But Teresa, if you're a Togo girl, get something like that. Just be a bit different. Sometimes it's good, isn't it, to go outside of our comfort zones. And the white, you'd use it you'd wear it you wouldn't wear it sort of all the time. Yeah, 100% Teresa. It's like, if you said to me, yeah, Lisa, I'm going to use it every day, then I would be like, maybe don't go, wait, hold out and get a Togo or get a Retourne. But this kind of colour you would use quite sparingly. And there's always an occasion where you might need a lighter bag, or you're wearing lighter clothes and you might just want to change the look a bit. It's good to go out the comfort zone, especially with that colour. And I think, because the colour is so beautiful and it's just so fresh and different, you could forgive it not being Togo. Here I am, showing another absolute beauty. Again, new piece in stunning dark green canopy, which is these lights sometimes can't show, but it is a beautiful forest green, and we've got it in the gold hardware. Oh, sorry. Excellent condition. You can hear my phone popping off. That is my daily thing. Is this Kelly available? Is this Birkin available? Birkin 35 in Clemence in gold hardware, in the colour Canopy. You know I like to repeat myself, but really great condition. Let's hit on the condition. The Clemence has got the really great graining. You've got minimal wear on the corners. Very minimal. Really great Birkin 35. Look at the beautiful, the contrast with the dark green and the gold. You bought a green from Yen out. Yeah, it's always good to go out the comfort zone, Teresa. And that's the point of having hosts and having us talk to you about things, because it can put ideas in your mind sometimes. I think that's what's so great about this live streaming. Hi Vicky, how you doing? Hope you're good. The dark green is stunning. The only thing I would say, it has got its smile a little bit here, but I did factor that in the price. This is £12,505 or $16,183 US. It F in a square. So this one is 2002. other than that, it is in such great condition. It's like a dark forest green, and then the stitching, it's almost like a dark purple. Can you see? I do it sometimes really hard on the camera, but oh, there you can see, like a darker purple. So it's a really gorgeous contrast. Again, excellent condition. We don't see canopy a lot either. I've just got some really interesting colours in the Birkin 35s at the moment. We've got the raisin as well with the palladium. These sort of different colours and mixes. Really, really interesting. Just adds that little bit of depth with those little different colours. It's a dark green forest, and then with the gold hardware, really brings the warmth to it. Again, this would be super easy. You could wear this with any colour, any neutral. Yeah, I'm just finding at the moment, which has been amazing, is that all the new pieces coming in, they're relatively more in the 2000s, really great conditions, really great prices. Like getting newer bags that are sort of better priced than sort of the older vintage ones. So, and rarer colours. Especially to offer to you guys who are all sort of connoisseurs, collectors, seen it all, been there, done that. I'm going to show you another new Hermes that I have in Birkin 30. Have you seen the Colour Cafe before? Here is another, wait for it, it's a nice colour. Ooh. This is Birkin 30 Palladium hardware in the colour Cafe, so coffee almost. Great contrast with the Palladium hardware. This again is new, and I wanted to show it today again because I was sort of saying I've been having huge requests for Birkins in black in Palladium hardware, and it's impossible at the moment. So if this was something you were looking for, we've got this. This would be another great contrast if you want pre-loved sort of vintage and didn't want to go sort of the whole hog with buying the newer pieces with Palladium hardware in black. This is M Square, so we're looking at sort of a newer bag, 2009 in Clemence. Clemence I'm seeing coming in is just really great. It's kept its structure. Oh, look at that. It's kept its structure. Really nice, understated, great brown. Let's put it against the Havane. The Havane is just more of a sort of a warmer colour depth to it, whereas this is just a bit more of a cooler toned brown. And again, it's got its key, it's got its clochette. The SKU, I don't know if I added the SKU because this is very last minute. I'm so naughty. 90272 985. Is Clements leather heavier than Togo? I think, let me double check. Let's do the test. I think Clements is heavier in a 35, but let me double check with a Togo. It's hard when you've got the King Clochette, can make a difference. I would say very similar, very, very similar. It's actually really hard to detect. No, that to me feels very, very similar. I have noticed on the Birkin 35, so the Clements can sometimes be heavier, but to me, that feels practically the same. So let's go with the condition. I mean, what are we thinking about this colour and the palladium hardware? Clements also it does tend to keep its structure a little bit more than Togo. Minimal wear on the corners. Minimal press marks. Again, a really easy Birkin 30 in a neutral colour. Perfect for everyday use. Combination of this in the palladium hardware as well, I think, again, just what I was saying to you, just all the Birkins coming in are sort of slightly early, slightly sort of later, the 2000s. So they still have that real sort of current day look. Every shade of brown and green today. This is, Joe, I always have a superstar. I think this is it today. The Havana and the Gulliver. I've got, so I had someone asking for a Birkin 30. Sorry. Oh, excuse me, bless me. And I showed a Birkin 30, but I had another one come in, and this one is at a better price point, and it is a newer bag. So I just want to talk about this quickly as a great option to someone who's looking for a Birkin 30 in black, which is newer than the other one I have. This is 2011, but it is at a really great price point. It's 90261-525. 90261-525. This one is, I think, about £600 less than the other one that I had that was older. Is in Togo, in gold hardware. Again, great condition. The main body of the hardware has very minimal scratching. There is some scratching on this part of the hardware. We've got the key and clochette and dust bag. Always interested to know, do you prefer having full sets? Do you like the box? Do you like everything? And why is it? I mean, I'm just really intrigued. There are some people who won't buy one because it doesn't have a box. Love to know what your guys' thoughts are, because you're all such connoisseurs. So I've got this really great Birkin 30 in black, in exquisite condition, from 2011, in Togo. Again, 2011, we are looking at the much younger bags. The previous one I showed this week was 15,500, and this one is 14,999 or 19,411. This kind of price point for this newer kind of bag and on this kind of condition is a really great one. You throw the box away. Stephanie, you keep boxes, but Stephanie, if I had an amazing Birkin and you loved it, would it stop you buying it if you didn't have the box? I also don't baby my bags. Look, I always have the motto: if you've got it, use it. You only live once. But I do get it. Some people have children and they want to keep them for them, so they sort of do. I get it. But no, I'm like full on. I don't have children, but my niece, I was with her the other day and she very kindly was like, "Auntie, when you die, can I have all your bags?" I was like, "Thanks." Thank you. She's like, "Can I have all your bags in your wardrobe and your jewellery?" Like, okay. That's all I'll be remembered for. Being an old lady with her bags and her jewellery. Oh, absolutely not, Stephanie. Okay, that's good to know. Use it, love it, exactly. But this is a really great opportunity with this bag. I really do think it is, for you wanting a neutral in a 30, in the size and the condition, and still having that modern look. Maybe someone who's maybe not so averse to super vintage. This would be a great option for you. Oh, I've got to show this one again. And that one. This one, my lovely Raffi, ends in 852. Yeah, it was pretty sweet. Shruti, it really was. I have this fantastic condition, Kelly 28 in Raton, in the most beautiful royal blue. This came in yesterday. I did show it yesterday, but I just always like to recap, especially the great pieces. And the condition. You know, I get excited about a bag when it's vintage and in great condition. Look at this sheen and the gold hardware against the royal blue. It's just such a beauty. It's such a great contrast. Oh no. Sorry, Shruti. I have to re-show it. Again, let's go through the condition. The wear on it is absolutely minimal. There is obviously there's just one. The only thing I would highlight, and I only because I'm pedantic, is there's one sort of slight scratch here, and there's a little bit of creasing. But other than that, it's great. Beautiful, beautiful bag. Lovely and shiny. And is this colour way? Is this? Have I got any other navy in box that I could compare it to? Yeah, here, look. I think I maybe did. It is too good. But look at the sort of contrasts of the navy in the box that we normally get. You can really see the sort of depth and beauty of this colour. But it's not too far away if you're still a neutral person. This is 10,280 or 13,304 US dollars. To have this colour, this size, in Raton, in this condition, sometimes a Retourne I do find that they weren't it's in great condition as the boxes are, the Celia. But again, no wear on the corners. The back is perfect. Has got its key, clochette, and the original dust bag. It doesn't have a rain cover, but I would give you one. We've got these really nice rain covers in London, and I would send it for you, so you can just keep it in. So which would you pick, this one or the Havan? Oh my gosh. Shruti. I was saying, I don't know if you missed a show the other day, but I was saying it's really hard because I would pick it on the basis of what I already have. For you, I'm trying to think of some of the stuff you have already. Oh, gosh, that's the hardest. You've really stumped me there. This or the Havan? Do you know what? Talking to you, Shruti, I hope you don't mind that I'm sort of saying that we talk. Talking to you, you said you don't use your Birkins as much and you travel a lot. Like if you were coming to London again, this would be a great one to add in. You could put it in your bigger bag in your Birkin. So for you, and actually for me as well. I would pick this, only because you said to me you don't use your Birkins as much. This is a different kind. This is like I know I'm going through, you have got some blues, but I think this is, it's a different blue, and I think you would use it. It's lovely and light. So when you're traveling with your other Birkins, you could pop this inside if you wanted to. And, you know, next time you come to London, we'll go for afternoon tea. You could wear this. Yeah, 100%. I'm right. So it took me a while to get to answer the question, but 100% I would go for this with you. Yeah, Vicky, I'm so with you on this. There is a real uniqueness to this one. It's like it's not a navy, it's more of a royal blue. Talking about blues. So I better get it. You should, it's a good one, Shruti. It's a great add-on to your collection. Another big bag. Oh. This is a great piece. It's got a Kelly 32 in blue encre. Excuse my French pronunciations, but look, I mean, every bag's got that tiny little detail that just open it up, and you've got the beautiful blue Celige. Again, a great piece to have for every day. This one ends in 943. I don't know if I added this to the collection. It was a bit of a last minute. This is 90272-943. 90272-943. I was saying about Shruti coming to London, but if any of you ever come to London, always feel free to reach out to us and come and visit us. You get to see us in person, but we don't get to see you. So it's always great when we do finally get to meet you all. Got Palladium hardware in this Evercolour leather. Kelly 32 Riton. Again, this is a great one for someone who has a busy life, travels a lot, wants a bigger bag, but also maybe someone who just wants to add something a little bit more unique. It's key and cliche. It has got its rain jacket. And look at that dip, just that little detail. So when you're looking these bags sort of 24/7, you really do appreciate just those little tiny bits that just make it, just give it a bit more of a uniqueness. Again, great condition. Palladium hardware a little bit. It is more of a current bag. So it's got no stamp on the sangle, so it will mean that it is after 2015, but in a great price point. 11,810 or 15,284 US dollars. It is D-stamped, so you're looking at 2019 everyday bag, one for the person who likes a more modern look, but not modern prices, in this beautiful, like, look, even just with what I'm wearing, it's just easy to throw on. You wouldn't have to think about it. And still in great condition, and it's definitely kept its shape. No wear on the corners. And again, that just palladium hardware just means that it's just has a really nice sort of undertone to it. That sort of chicness. Great staple to your everyday bags, and you've got the strap as well. I love how light the bigger Kellys are as well. So Evercolour would be sort of, what would I sort of, it's kind of a mix between, it's a thicker grain, but I kind of say it has kind of got the sheen of Swift. I describe it as similar in sheen and look to Swift, but stiffer. Kind of like if Swift and Epsom had a baby. Does that make sense? Again, you'll probably think I'm mad, but it's got the feel a little bit of Epsom, but it doesn't have the really strong grain. It's kind of lighter. So it would still be harder wearing than Swift. So that's how I would describe it. It would still be, you could still use it. It wouldn't be like when Swift gets very soft. But that's why the colour is so beautiful on it. Just smaller grain. Not as a prominent grain as Epsom, not as lighter grain as Swift. But you can tell it's still got structure. There's a lot of blues today, Shriti. You might want to log out. I would never tell you to leave me, but you might want to. It really does bring out the colour. So it's got the great qualities of sort of all the mixes of Swift, bringing out the leather, the sheen, but keeping its structure a little bit more. Yeah, I'm going to do the Evelyn next. Then I've got a couple more Chanels. I should feel the seat soon, thank goodness. Oh, well, that's an excuse if I ever saw one, heard one. Well, let's do this, Evelyn. A nice new bit. Great new piece from us today. These have been hit. We've been introducing quite a few of these recently, and feeling that these have been super popular. They've got just a slightly different texture. I'm just going to check if this is on the system. Bear with me. I think I might have got a bit overexcited and not added it straight away. No, it's on there. Let's put this on. Great, this is a great price point in the 12. So gives this a sort of little added extra texture. And the gold hardware with the Veuve colour. And it's in Nagonda leather, which has got the larger grain. Teresa, Shooty, I've fallen asleep, woken up and bought a Chanel. Sleep doesn't have a hold of me like LP does. Oh, gosh, I'm going to really miss doing this showtime. I really am when I go back to London. I miss all you. So we've got the Evelyn in Veuve, and we've got it in the Nagonda leather. Nagonda leather has got a larger grain. It is almost water resistant, scratch resistant. It's one of the most hardest wearing leathers. You know where to find us. Exactly. There's no... You know where to find us. We sound like stalkers at LP, but we're not. We're just always readily available. So this one is 2,065 or 2,062 US dollars in the colour Veuve in 12. Really such a beautiful, again, great neutral. I mean, can we compare it to a gold? Sort of a darker brown. And the textures of the toile on this. And it is a great price point. Great for your everyday bag. Like it's part of my daily job. I mean, that's what I do, Shruti. You're literally doing my job. Always do quick reviews to see what's available, so you don't miss out. Again, excellent condition. Really, you know, the Evelyn is such a classic, but this one just gives it that more of an elevation with the toile. Excellent condition. Even so nice if you just turn it around. Having all the sort of different colours, the different textures, the leathers together. And this is probably one of the lowest price point Evelyns I have shown whilst I've been here. And it's a relatively, again, new bag. It is stunning, isn't it? I mean, I don't know how you guys feel. I mean, I'm addicted to it and it's my job. So I can't imagine what it would be like to be addicted. just really like how you can style this and wear this, even with denim, with white, any colour, it would look so great with. And again, I have nothing to say in terms of condition. Yes, I will happily show that again, Mega. It would be, Mega, it would be an absolute pleasure. Do tell me if I ever pronounce your names incorrectly. It's a dangerous pleasure. I need not matter. Oh my god. Sorry. Sorry, I'm... Oh, I need to go back into professional mode. Teresa, you have just floored me. I'm screenshotting that and I'm going to send that to our LP WhatsApp group. I wish you could all experience our Luxury Promise WhatsApp group. The laughs and jokes that we have, it is brilliant. Oh, that really got me, Teresa. Really got me. Dangerous like peanut butter. Just lick us up with a spoon. I thought peanut butter was meant to make you be younger, isn't it? Doesn't it have some great nutrients in it? Great for your skin. We could be the same. Okay, let me recap the Havane. This came in today, and I rushed it out. It should be Benjamin Button. Okay, focus, Lisa, focus. So we've got this Birkin 35 in gold hardware, in Gulliver leather, in the colour Havane. It is a beautiful dark colour. It is a colour that has been reintroduced this year. You could compare it to so I've got Cafe here. That's another brown, just to do some more of a comparison. It's beautiful warmth. The characteristics of this, it's just got the different sort of colour stitching, the lighter brown stitching, which just really makes it sing. It has still got its seals on, so taking off those seals, they are just going to be even more prominent. The Gulliver leather would be quite similar to Swift. It is that Gulliver was discontinued in the 90s and then reintroduced as Swift in the 2005, but it doesn't have the exact same characteristics of it. I would say it's like Swift, so in the sense that it really brings out that colour beautifully, but it's a thicker material. It's thicker than Swift. But just so you can see Swift, I mean, it's really hard to compare. But you've got Swift here. You see this one's just kind of held its structure a little bit more. So it's got its seals on. Very minimal wear, just some very, very slight, practically couldn't see them. No wear on the corners. Comes with key and clochette and dust bag. Coal, no, it's not. So that's, I mean, you're exactly the same as me. When I first saw this from the distance, I was, wow, is that box? No, it's Gulliver. But it probably looks like box because this Gulliver will just really absorb the colours really well, and it still has that great sheen. But look, as you can see with the stuffing out, it is that slightly thicker leather than Swift. It has got its original dust bag and key and clochette. It is really gorgeous. And minimal wear. You can imagine I would just love to be able to take the seals off, but I won't. So devalue the bag. Lou, yes you can. 100% you can see that. Anyone joining us, please let me know if there's anything you want to recap. It's why I'm here, and it is always a pleasure. But here we go. Look at that sheen. So nice to be able to. Thanks, Mega, for asking me to recap this, because it's just so enjoyable to talk about it. Really chic, beautiful piece. Again, one that's going to be harder to source. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Where's my Lou? Where are you, Lou? This is, gave out a little scream when I saw this, just because I think it's so cool. Cole, I definitely remove all of my hardware plastic. Yeah, I think it's a choice, isn't it? A lot of people don't. I mean, I have people who tell me they will never take it off, and then someone right in front of me will whip it right off. But it is always a preference. I would personally remove it as well. I want to see that shine. I want to enjoy that metal. I want to enjoy that Hermes. So the SKU on this is 90273-067. 90273-067. Saying yesterday when I showed this, it's almost like you've got a beautifully crafted Chanel jacket but in a bag. Look till you see the details. Is it Patent 5 and then the Chanel sewn in, and then you've got the details like if on a Chanel jacket. You've got every colour you could possibly imagine. You've got green, you've got yellow, you've got white, you've got black with glitter. The under part of the strap is in leather as well, so you won't get that wear. And look, you've got the chain detailing. It's a great price point as well. The inside is vinyl, so you can throw whatever you need to in there. It doesn't come with a card. I do think this is a later bag. Such a great and easy throw-on bag to wear every day. You could, because it's got so much colour in it, you could wear anything with it. And it's so light, you wouldn't even know there's anything on you. And the inside is great. There is no, it's in excellent, perfect condition. This is 2,155 or 2,789 US dollars. This gives me such joy. How fun is that? Right, we've done some Hermes. Let's carry on with some Chanel. I'm going to show this beauty of a piece. Let me just grab my gloves. It's so unique. I haven't seen anything like it. And if I have in a tote, it's not always been in the best of condition. Again, this one gave me a little scream of delight when I saw it. I have this Diana bag it is described as satin, but I would say it's kind of more of a satin linen feel. It's not super shiny as satin is. And it is in the most beautiful light brown, warm brown, in a condition that is insane. And it is the same kind of price point as, or actually less than what a Diana is. And considering the rarity of this and the condition, it is a great choice. Great price. I mean, there is not one part on the body of the bag that I can say where there is a mark or anything. And look at the contrast of the gold hardware against that lovely warm brown. You've got some minimal wear on the gold hardware. There's none on the strap, absolutely none. Just on the top, there's just that slight creasing, which it's just part of the vintage world. Unfortunately, we can't have it all looking brand new. But just look at that brown. And I also, the Diana bags were named after Princess Diana. You're buying into it. You're buying into Chanel and buying into a history. I love when a bag has a story to it. If someone says to you, oh, I like your bag, you can tell the story, you can tell the year, you can say who it's named after. They have got some scratches on the underside of the bag, which, it's always going to be there because that's where your hands are open. And then the inside is all good. It is a 2 series. Even that lovely contrast of the brown. And it's got its card. And again, what is so great, you can always crossbody the Dianas. It packs a punch. It's so exquisite. And even though it's sort of satin linen, you could wear this, you could wear it during the day as well. It wouldn't just be limited to an evening bag. That's $3,990 or 1,000, wish, $5,164 US. She is, the texture, the colour. I took a picture of this on the most brightest light, and there was not one bit on it that had a mark or wasn't in absolutely exquisite condition. I think, shall we step up onto the blue jean and show you all the different ones I have? I did show these yesterday, but I am going to re-show them. But, oh, I can't stop staring at her. I really can't. Oh no, I'm going to show this one more piece and then I will hit the blue jean hard. Every blue jean possibly made to man in one go. Here we have one of the biggest requests and the one that I find the hardest to get, which is a belt bag in black with gold hardware. I find belt bags really hard to source anyway, and B, also, you know, the belt bags I feel like people really did use, so sometimes they're not in the best of condition, and you know, we do here at LP, we really do like to source things that are of a higher grade in terms of condition, so they are slightly harder. This is an 85 size, and it is in out of this world condition. There is, you know, with velvet sometimes you do get sort of whitening, but there is none, nowhere. I double checked, trust me. The SKU on this is 90272955955. 902729555. Even where you belt it, there's not even any like indentations, so it's barely been used. I thought this would be just, you know, it is velvet, it's got the matelasse, the gold hardware is, there's not even, I mean at this point I really should just get a magnifying glass at how much we inspect these bags. I can't even see a scratch. And then on the underside, again, perfect. And then just look at the detail. You've got that, oh God, look at the little, just that gold detail. And it's got its card. It is 3 series. But you know, even like this is the part when in some of the belts that you can really see that it's usage. I mean, this doesn't even barely have a dent. And even though it is velvet, I think, you know, you could still wear this during the day with like white t-shirt, jeans, casual it up. But then you could also wear it, you know, for an evening, or you could do it crossbody if you wanted to as well. Or I would take it out completely, and then look, you've got a beautiful clutch for an evening look as well. You could also put your own other belts with it. So even if you've got an Hermes belt, or you've got a another vintage belt, you could wear that and then just have the gold other vintage belts. But even just on its own as a beautiful little clutch, it's £2,760 or $3,572 US. You could fit all your bits that you would need to in it, definitely fit a phone. But this would be really great for just for multi-purpose use. And the black is just, it's jet black. So if you are looking for one, the more sort of classic look belt bag that you can also use as a clutch, or you can style with other pieces, then this one is for you. Let's do all the blue jeans. Let's recap these. Oh, this is going to be a good day. Let's start. I've got a Kelly 32 in blue jean with palladium hardware. I have a Birkin 30 and a blue jean 35 in Epsom. This is Togo, this is Clemence, and this is Epsom. I did show them like this yesterday, but I just have to show them again, just so you can see all the different leathers and what it does to the colours. So the Clemence has made it a bit more richer, same with the Togo, and then the Epsom kind of mutes it, gives it more of a lighter tone. Let's start with the two Birkins. Let's start with the OG, Birkin 35, the original. I did tell you previously that Blue Jean was years ago in Hermes considered one of the classic colours, and I can really see why. It's such an easy bag to style. It's such a great colour. It works in all tones, and this one is, the skew on this one, Raffi, ends in 502. It is M in a square, so this is relatively, again, around the 2000, mid 2000, be 2009. But I was saying with this bag, I don't even feel like it's been used. This is still, it even opens like the sound of a new bag. Okay, it's 9027 2502. 9027 2502. I'm sure I put this in the collection. Sorry, Raffi. Birkin 35 in palladium hardware from 2009 in Epsom. Great to add if you're wanting a Birkin 35 in another colour. Yeah, Vicky, I love that sound. Me too. There's nothing more enjoyable than opening up a Birkin and hearing that sound. It's like the pop of champagne, but even better. Thanks, Raffi. So as you can see, I'm wearing dark denim. I'm wearing black. It generally goes with anything. Like even if you wore sort of all camel colour, like look, I'll even just put the brown against it, and it still goes so nicely. It is a bag that does go with absolutely everything, even if you're wearing sort of an all white outfit, all cream. Look, this to me just looks like a brand new bag. Looks like it's barely been used. There is some markings on the hardware, but that's it. It's got key, clochette, dust bag, minimal, no wear on the corners. And wait till you see the price points of these blue jeans. £11,200 or 14,494 US dollars. You cannot go wrong with that. It's a newer bag in such a coveted colour. Perfect to add to a neutral in Epsom. And again, this bag does not look like it's over 10 years old. It really doesn't. If you were someone who is wanting a Birkin that still has that real modern look and feel at a fantastic price, this would be it. Just love the contrast of the white stitching as well. And the palladium wet hardware with the blue jean gives it such a nice understated look. Really nice and warm, easy colour, and no call outs. No call outs on this one. 2 seconds. I'm just grabbing some water. What do we think? Are you a blue jean fan? Mate, I think it's from my perspective, I think it's quite clear that I am. Let's do a Kelly 32. Got Kelly 32 in Togo. Again, all of these blue jeans are slightly newer. So they really do have that real, more modern looking, non-vintage looking pieces. Got palladium hardware, minimal wear on the corners. Comes with its key and its clochette. It is Owner Square, so 2011. But again, this to me does not look, even the Togo, it's still got its beautiful sheen to it. It's got its key, clochette, dust bag. The SKU on this Raffi is 90272 90272 Again, a great everyday, easy to wear bag. Nice and fresh. Really easy to style and wear. And in Togo, you know it's going to be harder wearing. But we've got some slight, very minimal markings on the hardware. The corners are ridiculously great. Even the Togo, it still looks and feels like a more current day kind of Togo. Sort of shinier. And let's take the stuffing out and see how she looks. Again, the bigger bag, still great weight. It's not Cellier, it's Retourne. Let me change the description on that. But for an earlier bag, for such a coveted colour, it's 9,240 or 11,958 US dollars. Again, it is a lower price point than a Birkin 35 that was a lot older in a more classic colour like a black or a gold. That's the kind of price to be paying for a Birkin 30 that's from the early 90s. And in this kind of unbelievable condition. Again, key, clochette, dust bag, and it's got its raincoat. Just gonna bear with, I'm just changing the description on that. I didn't notice that. Sorry. I'm just gonna change it. Bear with. I know we've got people joining us, so if you want to have a little look on the on all the icons and you want to me to re-show you anything or see anything, let me know. Or if you want a recap of anything else that I've shown over the week, just shout out to me and I can do that for you. You relax, I will do all the hard work. Right, that is changed to Riton. So if you refresh that, you should see that the condition, that the information has been changed. So it should be all good now. All good to go. Every style, almost every style blue jean in a Birkin or Kelly. I'm going to show this Birkin 30, and then I've got a few other bits, and then I'm gonna ask for any recaps or want to see anything else, and then I will leave you because I think there's another show at 1. So we've got Birkin 30 in Clemence in blue jean. Again, this is a great price. I've priced these blue jeans at really great prices, especially for condition and especially for the year. Let's go over the condition on this. This is H & Square. It's 2004 in Clemence. Let's do the comparison in the black. It's different looks. This one's sort of more fresher. This is still a colour, but look, you can still style it just as easy as, well, I'm wearing 2 colours, as the black. Now, if SA means that it's really good vintage, that is really good vintage condition. I've got, so the wear on the corners there's none. Just because I'm being pernickety, there's a tiny, tiny bit here. Can you even see that? That's all. You wouldn't even notice, and it's on the back of the bag. Great condition. On this side, it's gorgeous and light. Comes with key, clochette. Doesn't have a dust bag, but I have more dust bags here in Japan, so we can work on that. We can work on that for you. It doesn't have its rain jacket either, but we've got these really nice carry rain jackets that we have in London. I just think they look so nice with the bags, just give it more of a smart edge. I would provide you one as a Clemence really brings out the colour as well. It really does. Look, in comparison to the Epsom, you can see the difference in the colour. It's just the hardware. Clemence has got a larger grain, so it is that sort of harder wearing. It's quite similar to Togo. I've got some people joining on, so please, if you want me to recap or go through anything, let me know. I've got some new pieces that have come in, so it'd be great to show you all. Oh, yeah, I'm going to show this one because I always find this is a really cool find. After this, I've got an exquisite, ridiculously amazing Birkin 30 in one of the best neutral colours. So if at a great price. So if that is something that you are wanting to get, or it's been on your list, I've got a great option for you. I'm not sure if I added this to the collection, Matthew, but this is Chanel 90273-062, 90273-062. This is an amazing piece. I've never seen anything like it, and in the condition. It's in a dark purple Chanel shoulder bag. Any of this kind of Chanel that's in this kind of jersey cotton, it always goes very quickly, but this is just exquisite. Look at the contrast of the gold strap against that beautiful purple. This can be worn over the shoulder like so, or it can be worn crossbody. You've got the little details at the front of the bag, the CC, and then on the inside again it is in ridiculously good condition. You've got a small purse that comes on the inside, and then it clips on to a button on the inside. It's got the two clasped closure, and you can wear this crossbody, or you could just wear it handheld as a clutch. There's no tarnishing, there's no wear, and this is 1,720 or 2,226 US dollars for a vintage Chanel bag in exquisite condition. And in this, it's still got the matelasse effect, so it's still got the look of Chanel, but it's so different, it's so unique. So it's got the two clasps here, CC, and then on the back it's pulled together by the chain, and then it's a zip compartment. Love showing these really unusual pieces. In this very dark purple. So yeah, it zips completely up. In excellent, no pulls, no nothing, no wear on the corners. And because it's a more unusual sort of piece, you wouldn't know that it's super vintage. It's just the contrast of the gold with the purple. It's really eye-catching. You sort of look at it and be like, what's that? What brand is that? Where's that from? Before I go on to Hermes, actually, let me re-show this other one. Let me show you this vanity, which is in great condition, in a beautiful brown colour. Again, having more and more people ask me for sort of evening bags or clutches, this would be a great option, and it's still on the same kind of price. It's not too far off the price points of the other vanities that we have, whereas this is lambskin and in dark brown in an exquisite colour, and you've just got that really unique look, but then you've got that pop of Chanel. This is 90271 90271 Got excellent condition, no wear on the corners. Got the gold hardware on the zip compartment. You can open it up. This is 2 Series in stunning dark brown. The gold hardware really contrasts with it. The handle is in great condition too. £195 or 1,417 US dollars. It is like the other vanities, the caviar vanities that we have in the other shape, they're around the £1,200 mark. So this is even less. So if you have just sort of been wanting the look for a little bit less, then you've got this as an option. It's lovely and puffy, got its shine. So nice and unique. And again, you could definitely wear this for a nice evening. For a nice evening look if you wanted to. Just love that it just looks like a really chic, beautifully made bag, and then you go boom. Packs a punch. Oh no, I have another brand new piece in. I have definitely having more requests for the bigger Chanel bags, and this is in insane condition, so I had to show this. Again, this is new. It's the chevron in jumbo. Excellent condition. Look at the shine. It has got all its moisture. Just the chevron texture as well just gives it that uniqueness. The hardware is in really, really good condition. Minimal scratching. Love it. It's so nice and shiny. And let's open it up. It does come with card. It is a 3 Series. So 1996 to 1997 in exquisite condition. This one, this view on this is 90272 90272 There is minimal scratching on this lambskin, and the corners are great. No wear on the corners. This is a great size as well, and you can wear it crossbody very easily for a larger bag. So nice to wear, and it is in fabulous condition. The chevron makes it a bit more unique if you didn't want to sort of have that classic Chanel look. And the CC on the hardware is so prominent. I know some of you really like that, and the leather is divine. And for this kind of condition, I've really tried to keep it at a great price point. That this is what you'd pay for a sort of medium or small classic flap. So you can do it crossbody. You can wear it over the shoulder. I'm 5'6.5", but you could easily just buy one of the tags and pull them together if you wanted it to be shorter. This is a new in piece. Came in yesterday. So this is the sort of classic, but not too classic chevron in maxi, in jumbo. And then I have shown this a couple of times, and maybe I should re-show it. It had this in a maxi. So this is the jumbo, and that's the maxi in the raffia